When the Highway of Heroes tree campaign was first launched, the initial goal was to plant 117,000 trees along the highway, one for each of Canada's war dead. But it was very soon after the campaign launched, as we began to meet veterans and military families, we very quickly came to the realization that we needed to plant trees not just for those who paid the ultimate sacrifice, but in fact we needed to be planting trees for each and every person that had ever served. It meant that we were going to have to plant at least 1.8 million trees off of the Highway of Heroes. When I first connected with Rob Keane in Forest, Ontario and learned about the 50 million tree program, it really seemed like the best way possible, not only to get trees in the ground in an effective and cost-efficient way, but it was going to present a very unique opportunity for individuals to own their very own small piece of this living tribute in their very own backyards.
Thanks to the Highway of Heroes tree campaign in Forest, Ontario, we were able to plant 11,250 trees.
The 50 million program is a program where we're planting 50 million trees across Ontario. We work with partners, conservation authorities, stewardship groups, forestry consultants, First Nations, all that have an interest with working with landowners to plant trees. And we're able to provide subsidies to the planting partners to keep the cost of the landowners down, knowing full well that we keep those costs down, we're going to get more landowners engaged in tree planting itself.
As a parent, I never really thought my son would join the military, but it fit him so well. A true soldier at heart. He did 16 non-consecutive months in Afghanistan as well as other tours. We really hugely appreciate the opportunity from the Highway of Heroes tree campaign and everyone involved with that to plant these trees and have an ongoing legacy on our property. I need you to know how my son Sean is touched by the program, and I'll read his message. The Highway of Heroes Tree Tribute Memorial is a good, long-lasting tribute to the men and women who took their last journey down the highway. Really appreciate the time, planning, and effort involved in establishing this memorial. Having been there myself and seeing my family involved make it really special to me. I know I know all the other veterans out there appreciate it as well.
Reaching and exceeding our goal of planting 2 million trees for all those that have ever served in the armed forces would have been very difficult to do if it weren't for the partnership with Rob Keane, Forest Ontario, and all of their planting delivery agents across the 401 corridor. On behalf of everybody at the Highway of Heroes tree campaign, thank you Forest Ontario, and thank you landowners for taking part in helping us to create the world's largest living memorial.